Hey Because Beauties, Lisa here, your brand makeup artist with Because Cosmetics, and we're doing a brow look today. I wanted to show you on my model, Chloe, how you can get a nice, beautiful, natural looking brow. So we are going to be using two different brushes today. We're going to be using the angled brush as well as the little spoolie brush from the basic brush set. So what you always want to do, we're going to break this down into 4 quick steps. If you'll just look straight forward for me, doll, I'm going to brush up into the hairs because I really want to see where the natural growth direction is of her hair. And basically, where the direction that it grows is how I'm going to place the product, okay? So we're going to grab our little angled brush, which doubles nicely as a brow brush. And we're going to go in, because she's blonde or a lighter brown shade, we're going to do this nice nude kind of taupey shade here. So let's go ahead and just lay the brush in there, tap it off because we don't want excess. We're going to start with the tail here. We're just going to go ahead and lay this in, coinciding with the natural growth direction of her hair. Some people may ask, how do I know where to place the brow hair? How do I know how to shape the brow? Basically, 45-degree angle from the outermost corner of the eye, outer nostril straight up, and then on a 45-degree angle up to the highest point of the arch. That gives you a good idea of where those points should be. So let's go ahead and just using those matte shades, we're going to start with the lateral hair or the tail. I'm just kind of filling in and going with the natural growth direction. So the natural direction that her hair grows is where we're going to place the color. We're doing very believable hair-like strokes. Now you'll notice with Chloe, she doesn't have like a perfected brow right now. She's kind of like growing them out and letting them come in a little fuller. So she's in between phases with the brows. So she isn't like, you know, recently waxed or anything like that, which is great because you're going to encounter people who are, you know, they don't have perfect brows, right? So we built the lateral hair and we're just going to go underneath, and we're going to always lead with the blunt end of our brush. So we're going to let, if you think of your brush as kind of like a cattail, we're going to let the tail be the caboose or the end, essentially. So I like to create a barrier underneath. I don't do this on top, but I do it underneath just so I can see some line and definition there. And then what I'm going to do is go back in and leading with the more blunt end of the brush, I'm just going to work upward, coinciding with the natural growth direction of her hair, building up to the highest point of the arch, which again should be straight through the iris on a 45-degree angle. And then down. We want to extend the lateral hair, which we started with at the beginning. And then the real key here is just to make sure that you're always brushing back through the brow. This is what's going to give it the most believable, lived-in look, to where it's like, you know, those are her brows, but she just looks perfected. You can kind of see. So the 4 points is to basically just start with the lateral hair, create your barrier here, go back in and fluff it through, and then never underestimate the power of our Fix and Finish spray. I'm going to go ahead and spray this at the end, and you can kind of see the difference between her two brows and how that's really giving some definition there and really shaping. You know, the brows are the pillars of the face, so they're very, very important to establish and really create line and definition. So I hope this has been helpful. Be sure and check out BeCauseCosmetics.com, where you can find out more about our products, as well as be linked up with an affiliate in your area. So check back often for more videos. Talk to you soon. Thanks.